Just like that. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Kayla Rundle if you don't know me. Today I'm gonna be painting my brake calipers teal. So it's gonna be kind of a long process because I'm gonna be taking the brakes apart, but stay tuned. As you can see, I put 2 jack stands. One right there, right by that cross member. And then I'm gonna keep the jack. It's just tightened. It's not like lifting the car right now. I'm just gonna let it sit there for safety. And I got these bricks in the back, just in case the car rolls back and doesn't bang into my garage. And then I put the rear jack stand on the lower control arm. Look at those R888Rs. Honestly, need to get new tires. They're looking a little low. So yeah, so now, since I already loosened the lug nuts, now I'm just basically gonna start taking the wheels off and start the entire process. All right, so I just finished jacking up the car. Sorry I'm all red. I'm in Arizona and it is 100 degrees out here, and so I waited till 4 p.m. to start this to try to hopefully cool off, but so far I jacked her up. I'm gonna do side and side for the calipers instead of back to front because my car is a little low, so I'm nervous of like my front bumper and my mud flaps hitting in the front and the rear if I tip it too far up. Ooh. And down. My hands are already trashed. Honestly, not that dirty, but I also just put these brakes on, so not too bad. Okay, so first thing you do is you have to press these little things through. So I just get a little nail basically with like a flat head or something, which I don't really have, so I'm using a screwdriver. And all you have to do is hammer these pins through right here. And there's 2 of them on every single caliper. So you just line it up and punch it. Yeah, and those things will just slide right through, and then you just have to pull them right through. And just like that, it's that simple. And then you just have to, the second one's always easier. So we'll do this one. And boom. Now you have this clip, these little guide pins, and you're basically done. And then now your pads basically will just slide through. Sometimes they're a little tight, so I just kind of wiggle them back and forth. And just like that. And your pads are out. And it's easy. You just do that with the other side. And then undo the caliper bolt in the rear. And then you can get to painting. Alright, so I did a little blue sample right here just to see the next color because I'm going to be sanding it off anyways. And this is just because I washed my car literally right before. They're not actually like this. But it's weird that this little lip has like a lot of rust on it. And I don't know if that's because it's squeaking because the brake pad kind of sits on the inside of it. So I didn't know if that was the problem. But yeah, I just undid the little things that go across here. I just punched them through, took out the clips. And now I'm just going to take off the caliper itself. I just have to take off 2 bolts with this, and I'm just going to put this on a quick box, and then I can get it all taped up and prep for paint. I feel like I'm making my life harder doing this, but it's gonna be worth it. And the top one. Boom! Just like that. I'm gonna have to get my nails done after this. For some reason it's like sparkly. It's kind of cute. Oh shit. I always cut my hand. I don't know when it happened, but that's not a good thing because it's literally dirty really much. Whatever. Alright, so I got the caliper off and now I'm kind of crazy, so I just use some brake cleaner and clean this. Sometimes I just get like a metal brush and scrub all the rust off too, because it's not really good when there's a lot of rust. I feel like every time I take off my wheel there's more and more rust. So yeah, I just clean that up. I don't want to destroy the rotor because this is new and I'm going to be reusing it. And then, but you can just get rid of all the grime, and especially on the calipers, I have to clean all that up. You can literally see how nasty this is. Like barely touched it. Just gotta mask up the car. Oh God. It's so bright. Definitely recommend wearing a mask. Let it dry and do another coat. It's pretty teal. It's not too bright. When I tested it, it was super bright and I was like, oh no, this is gonna be crazy. I'm just not used to it because it was gray before. I feel like I sprayed too much on the top, but I guess you can't mess it up, right? Woo! I have always wanted my brake calipers teal, and today's the day. I got a quote for this, I don't know, like a year ago, and I was like, I need my brake calipers painted, and I was like expecting it to be like $300, but nope, they're like, oh, it'll be like $800-900, and I'm like, yeah, I'd rather have like a cam or something. Like, that's retarded. But so the best way of doing it is on your own. Maybe that's pretty good. Looks pretty good. This paint is not shiny though. A lot of people said they didn't have to use clear coat, but definitely dries matte, so I don't know what they said, but my calipers were matte before this, so. So nice and pretty. It's a little girly. I love it. Gotta have a little ounce of fun in like kind of a manly car, so why not? Should I spray the other one? Just keep going at this point. Ooh, for some reason it has like lines in it. Hope that's okay. What is that from? Might be from the brake cleaner. I don't really know, honestly. Just put some paint on top of it and it looks good again. Looks pretty solid. Woo. This teal's a good teal, honestly. It's not super bright. I thought it looked bright, but I guess it was just the contrast with the gray. It's gonna be awesome. Especially with the Brembo sticker once it's on it. I just want to keep spraying the crap out of it. Should I keep going?
You have enough paint?
Feels pretty full to me. Should I wait and let it dry? Or do one more coat on this one since I went heavy on that one? Damn, there's actually like not a lot of orange peel on it or anything. It's pretty good. I say so myself. You can't pull on it too much because you don't want to pull on your brake lines, which my brake lines are still attached. If you pull on it, you could cause issues. My dark stainless steels, they're a little stronger than the stock rubber ones, but still a little sketchy. I think that's pretty solid, honestly. I don't even know if I should like flip it and paint the other side because you won't even see it, so. Yeah, and now we just let that dry.